right, welcome to Busan Harbor. I've been on the boat for about 2 hours now. Still in the harbor. We haven't gone anywhere. I don't think we're scheduled to depart until 10:30. I don't know why they board so early. I'd much rather they push it back like an hour or 3 and give me a little bit more time in the city, see things like that. So kind of annoyed, but it's gonna be a quick review of the room and the ferry in general. Quick loo review. Not great. 2 of the toilets are broken, a couple urinals. Yeah, it's economy class. It's like pretty cheap for a night. So good to pay for it. Don't like that. So down on the 3rd deck is where most of the communal space is. I'm on the 4th deck, so let's see what we've got. Some rooms. There is a smoking area on the 4th deck. It's indoors, even though the ferry has outdoor areas, which is kind of confusing. Yeah, smoke your shit outside, that's okay, just keep it away from me. There's a canteen, not sure if or when they open, but haven't departed yet. Well, that's nice. I need to stop by and get water later. I guess they've been serving, so this is kind of the communal areas on the 3rd level. It's super basic. This is kind of the economy class. There used to be a much faster ferry that did this trip in about 3 hours, and it would run quite frequently during the day. No Wi-Fi, but it was recently taken out of service by the Japanese government. This is the game hall, closed. Odd. There's also a karaoke room down this way. There's a lot of karaoke rooms down this way, but I don't know if anybody's going to pay to use them. It's just so I'm not going to be paying to sing with my terrible singing voice. So yeah, I think that's everything this ferry has to offer. So yeah, I'm trying to get a good night's sleep. See y'all in Japan. So for the schedule of the ferry, you board around 7 with a check-in time around 4 to 5. So you're there for a long time. And the boat doesn't leave until about 10:30. And it arrives in Fukuoka at 4:35 in the morning from what I could tell. And you're not allowed off of it until, for us, it was about 8 when Japanese customs was ready to go for the day. So there's a lot of time just sitting on the boat while it's not moving. So in the morning when I took my bath, we were at Fukuoka Harbor. We were just sitting, waiting for customs to open. And from what I can tell, it seems like they drain the baths while the boat is in motion so it doesn't spill. So that's kind of my guess for the actual arrival time is based on the bathhouse opening times. As for cost and if I'd recommend this, for me, my little, I don't know if I'd call it a room or even a bed, but my little mat in the 2nd class Japanese style room was about 7,000 yen, so about 48 USD, 40 pounds, 43 euros. Personally, I think it's a great deal. It's definitely not the fastest way to get between the 2 cities. If you're looking for the fastest way, you can get like a Peach Air flight that's super cheap between the 2. But I think this is probably the most fun way. Being able to take a bath in a public bathhouse on a ferry is awesome. And I had some good conversation last night with some of the people in my room, so I would totally recommend it. If you like that little more communal experience for your travel. But yeah, I really enjoy it, and I think it's a really great way, as a solo traveler, to not pay too much for an entire room that you don't really need. They do have rooms if you're, going with a group or as a family, and there's a lot of people doing that, and that's definitely a little bit more private, hanging out with your family, with your friends. But for solo travelers, I'd really recommend this. It's a lot of fun, and when you get there, you get some really good views of Fukuoka Harbor. So yeah, there's the tower. Really excited when they open the doors and the guys from customs, wake up to explore the city.